Hey, my name is Peter, and I'm here to talk to you guys about whether you should have a social media following first, or if you should just, if you're better off doing the work first in terms of TCG. So it's a really hard thing to decide. I guess it makes sense to go after what you're attuned to, right? So I mean, for me, that was going into the work because I've been doing it since I was 17. But I've just been noticing that I think people have more success overall in the long term if you have a social media first. So it can be real tricky, right? Because even now, even though I'm dishing out numbers and making sales and stuff, it's through hard work. And I think the point of TCG is to, well, for people that that move into the space, is to not have to work as hard. So if that's your goal, to not work as hard, I would definitely suggest going the social media route first, because it just makes sense, and if it attunes to your personality, then definitely be vocal about it and do that. For me, it proves to be quite difficult, mainly for people for people who choose to do do the physical work route and put in the hours, because it just seems, why am I making a video for 10 minutes when I could be doing that, putting in work that gets me paid? It really just doesn't make sense. And then I have to edit this, and then I have to type in the keynotes and do all this extra stuff that I despise doing. But I'm doing it anyway because I have to evolve, and I'm trying to, build the second half of this little franchise that I got going. So it just kind of depends. It can be a struggle for me to start this platform because when you see other people have a platform and you see them actually gaining subscribers and are gaining people that follow them, it's a weird feeling, because part of you thinks that you could do that if you would put in the effort to grow your community, but also part of me just goes, they only have a couple hundred more subscribers or a couple hundred more followers, and I'm like, but for what? So I don't know. Maybe most of it's just attuned to my nature. So, but right now I'm trying to change that. Well, sorry, not change it, but I'm working on it. So, yeah, there's that. And also, I guess it's not good to be stagnant. You can't be a one-trick pony forever. Recently, I'm feeling burnt out, and I feel like I want to move on. But there's really no point, since I built since I understand this business model. It would seem just very sucky if I were to just drop it and pursue something else. I mean, it's something that I think I can do, but the question is that something that I want to do? If for people who are getting into TCG, can you imagine learning how daunting TCG can be, and then once you figured it out, you want to go do something else? I feel like a college dropout just fucking changing their major over and over. But I actually got somewhere with my career. So that can kind of put things into perspective. But also, yeah, other things that suck, for example, when you put in all the work and you have numbers and you have all this stuff, people really respond to reputation is one, physical location is another, but also if there's a place, and if you don't have a physical location, that's okay, but another thing is if you have a website or another means of a business, because for me, I just operate as a single entity, so I don't feel like I need a space or a business model like a website or anything like that. To me, it just seems like a waste of time. Another thing about having a social media platform is that sometimes people just don't respect you. And I'm not sure if this is just, on a personal level, and I know for sure it goes from person to person basis, but whether it's someone that doesn't like you or me or someone else, or they have a chip on their shoulder, I find that it would probably be more reputable if you were on a elevated platform And there's no way to say that without being snobby, because the people who, well, some people who will mistreat you or look down at you will do so because I guess they can, and you know that's just their nature. Because if they think they're better than you, then they're gonna go out and do and treat you like that. And sometimes it's crazy, right? You wouldn't think that this would happen in like a Pokemon space or like a trading card game space, a Yu-Gi-Oh space or whatever. But that's what you'll find. You'll come to find to learn that. That's what you'll come to find is that trading card games, the people who are involved are very freaking snobby. Okay, like I don't know if they're all autistic. We're all, you know, it's just like they're all, I don't know, man. It's an interesting group of people for sure. Uh, so if you do decide to join, or if you're already in it, then you kind of already know what I'm talking about. But in terms of other people's businesses, yeah, I will say that people will kind of look down at you or treat you like they're less than them, just because they can. So that's why I think there is a benefit for having a social media following, because if you already have such a big following of some sort, then all they're going to do is kiss your ass. And whether you like that or not, I think that's better than having people snub you or do something just because of, I don't know, a complicated human relationship or business relationship of some sort. So that's been my experience a couple times now. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on this topic. You know, just, you know, I'll still have my courses and whatnot. Just, you know, I'll sign up, DM me directly, because I don't, like I said, I don't deal with any of this website bullshit. You know, you'll get one-on-one conversation with me. You know, I can help you out on deals and stuff, and conditions and whatnot, and also opinions on, you know, the future longevity of the card. So yeah, that'll be it for today. Thanks for watching. See ya.